I'm Johnny Price in Greenville, South Carolina, and this is another of our Talking Head film analyses, where we are not so much concerned with how good a movie might be, as we are with the ideas that come out of the movie. Well, let me first of all say how good it is to watch a film with Tommy Lee Jones in which he actually smiles. You're still a little concerned that his face might crack, but smile he does. And you get that and much more in the film by director David Frankel, Hope Springs, starring Jones, Meryl Streep, and Steve Carell. Now, Streep and Jones play Kay and Arnold Soames of Omaha, Nebraska. They are 60-something, have been married for 31 years, and their children have grown and gone. But it's not just their children who have left their lives, but also the joy, spontaneity, fun, laughter, meaning. All of those aspects of their marriage have left their lives as well. In fact, it has reached a point where Kay says, "I might be less lonely if I were alone." So, in order to revitalize, if not save, what is left of their marriage, she urges her husband Arnold to attend an extensive week-long seminar of couples counseling, led by a good doctor, played by Steve Carell. And her husband agrees, very begrudgingly, but he agrees. Now, at this point, I have to offer a disclaimer. I have never been married, and so you might want to hold suspect anything that I say from this point on, given the admitted amount of ignorance on my part. However, having said that, I do appreciate the fact that the problem that's being addressed in this film is the problem that is more prevalent than the more dramatic scenarios that you often see. In other words, Kay and Arnold's problems exist certainly both within themselves and between themselves. But there are no outside forces such as adultery or physical abuse or excess drinking or excess gambling that come to play. The fact of the matter is that there's no excess anything around these two, except for excess routine. They genuinely care for each other, but it's all routine now, and their routines have become ruts. Can a marriage that has so deteriorated be saved? Is it worth the effort? These questions are at the heart of Hope Springs. And the answer that it offers, I applaud. Change is hard, but it's not too late for anyone who really wants it and is willing to try. In a world that offers all sorts of quick fixes, it is good to hear a mature, realistic, encouraging answer. It's hard, but it's possible if you try. But here's my question. I'm wondering if this film perhaps puts the cart before the horse. Kay and Arnold's sex life is non-existent, to be sure. But so is their ability to connect with each other in other deep, meaningful ways. They don't talk, listen, or share themselves with each other. They don't know each other now on any level except for a superficial one. They don't communicate. They don't connect. They don't touch, understand, respect, or learn from each other. Neither one of them knows for sure from experience that the other one actually loves them. They are two separate entities, grown apart, orbiting around each other. Now, the film's position seems to be that if you'll get good sex back into your life, then these other things will follow. But it's my understanding that it is the cultivation and maintenance of these other areas. Respect, appreciation, communication, gestures of affection, etc., 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 that create the atmosphere which enables good sex. But I've never been married, so what do I know? I'm Johnny Price, and this has been another Talking Head Film Analysis.